integral of z bar dz over the semicircle mod z equal to 1 from z equal to 1 to -1 in clockwise sense and then in anti-clockwise sense, right? Okay, so first we are going to do for the clockwise sense. Now when z is from 1 to -1, we are having the direction like this, right? Let me mark this as C1, the clockwise direction, right? So for the clockwise, we are having the value of theta to be started from 2 pi to theta equal to pi, right? But when we move to the anti-clockwise direction, then we start theta from 0 degree. So for the clockwise sense, the theta starts from 2 pi, right? Okay. Now since mod z equal to 1, so let z equal to r e the power iota theta. We have to take the polar coordinates. Because the circle given is mod z equal to 1, that is, the radius is 1. So this is e the power iota theta, right? Then we need to evaluate z bar dz. That is equal to the integral of, okay, what is z bar? It is e the power minus iota theta. And from here, dz is e the power iota theta into iota d theta, right? And the value of theta starts from 2 pi to pi, right? Okay, so this is equal to the integral, okay, these two will become 1, taking iota outside, and e the power negative iota theta into e the power iota theta. This becomes e the power iota into minus theta plus theta. So that is e the power iota 0. So e the power 0, that is equal to 1. So this is 1 d theta, and the limits are from 2 pi to pi, and that is equal to iota. The integral of 1 is theta. So this is putting the upper limit, we get pi, minus putting the lower limit, we get 2 pi, and this becomes negative pi iota, right? So for the clockwise sense, we are getting the value to be as negative pi iota over the semicircle C1, right? All right, let's move on to the second part, that is for the anti-clockwise sense, where z starts from 1 to -1. And for the anti-clockwise, we are having the direction like this. Let me mark this as C2, over the semicircle C2. And from here, theta is 0 degree to theta equal to pi. Now since mod z equal to 1, and for this z is equal to e the power iota theta, right? And we have to evaluate the integral z bar dz for the anti-clockwise sense. And for this, the integral, okay, z bar is e the power negative iota theta. Dz, from here it becomes iota into e the power iota theta d theta, right? And the limits of theta starts from 0 to pi. So this is equal to, taking iota outside, this is e the power 0, that is 1 d theta, and the limits from 0 to pi. So this is equal to iota, integral of 1 is theta, and the limits from 0 to pi. Putting the upper limit, we get pi, minus putting the lower limit, we get 0. So this is equal to pi iota over the semicircle C2. So we are getting the value of integral to be pi iota for the anti-clockwise sense, right? So for the clockwise sense, we are getting minus pi iota, and for the anti-clockwise sense, we are getting pi iota to be the answers. All right, thank you.